Somehow, after a magical rounds 2 and 3, we sit for the first time probably ever in Plat atop the leaderboard through 3 rounds. So today, we fight for a potential chance at a win. If anything, we're just taking some demo marks off of our name and living with a little bit more comfort. Let's check out the conditions here. Back tees, medium winds out of the southwest. We have firm fairways, moderate greens that are fast. So we hop on into this with a lot riding on our shoulders, but we're gonna just try and drown the noise out. Focus shot by shot, play the same game we've been playing, and try and score as best as we can here. A little BB-8 for good luck. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I know there's been a lot of hype and anticipation behind this. We're just going to try and play our game. But if you have been enjoying the content over on YouTube, please consider giving a subscription over there. It would go a long, long way. And without further ado, let us hop right on in. What's going on, Mike? Thank you for the luck. All right. That is a solid start, so long as we don't get some mega kick right into the bunker. We will take that. That's definitely the hardest that tee shot has played to this point. We've got 100 yards in, 4 up, 107. I think this is the type of shot that it's okay, even if we go a little bit long. I don't want to do anything... Don't want to do anything too crazy with it. Just get it to the point where we have a decent putt. All right, a little bit slow. But we're also kind of protecting against being off the green to the left. So nothing too crazy here. But these greens have been a challenge, right? So okay, that's what we need. Got here just in time. What's going on, Maximo? Hey, thank you, Hurt. Thank you all for the luck. I can feel my... I'm trying so hard to drown it out. I can feel my heart pounding through my chest right now. TFR, KC, what's going on, folks? Appreciate y'all being here. It means a lot. So is this drivable? Downhill, downwind, are they really giving us something? I think they are. We have to play it around these trees here, but I think we're actually getting something here. So 324. And then you've got the wind here. I can fully backspin this out to the green. That's an absolute bomb. Come on. Chase, stay left. Ah, just a little bit too far to the right. Hey, thank you, Jono. Okay, that's still not bad. Like, really good lie out of here. Right? Really good lie out of here. That's not Not too shabby at all. It's long. Bite. Okay, I didn't, I hit that a little bit straight, which I was anticipating playing that out to the right a little bit. But we'll take it. Birdie, birdie start. We just gotta chip away at whatever we can get here. So like 8-mile-an-hour wind downhill. So we've got 155 and then the wind. I gotta play some loft to it. It's moderate, but then fast and uphill, so I'd rather be a little bit short. Have the uphill putt. We just don't want to go long here. And a little bit slow. Okay. Didn't have the confidence there. Get away with it a little bit because we actually hit that into the fringe. Get the bigger bounce. But I'm just so concerned here. If you're too long on that, that's a horrible putt. This has a right to left breaker, but at least we're not like mega down the hill. Right? That's the big concern. All right. Do I trust it? Do I trust it is the real question. I don't. I'm going to add a little bit to it. And still missed it low, so that's a good call on my part to add some break to that read. Unfortunate to still be a little bit off there, but bad tee shot, so we don't steal one on the putt. 2 under through 3 is still a great place to be. Uphill and wind in, so we're gonna have to play. Play this up the left-hand side. Just have to make sure they're like, I'm playing making sure that we do not go left into that wall. Because that is certainly a place that we can't afford to be. Uphill with headwinds, so I think we have to take gap wedge and try and work it back from there. So if we've got like 132, we've got 15 yards that we're going to have to get out of this. It's slightly uphill. 131. Even if we just play this as like 8, it's 123. So we're like 6 yards long. I don't want to play it like too much, but enough where I feel like we have a reasonable shot. Okay. Still 7 yards long. It rolls back a bit, but definitely given too much respect to something there. Maybe it's the combination of elevation and wind. Maybe that elevation just takes a lot more out of the wind than I'm banking on in that situation. The putter has been absolutely massive this week. The putter has been absolutely massive this week. All right, I think everything is banking out to the... Everything's banking out to the right, but I think what we want to do here is go with the downhill, downwind, full backspin it, and maybe play a bit of... Pull off full backspin, cut it back in. We just want to make sure that we have a way to sit this. A little fast. There's too much shape on it, so that fast is punishing. Get in the sand, though, because if the sand has a good enough distance, we have a hybrid in the back. Oh, no, we're actually way closer. Okay, so this is actually not as bad as it seems. Obviously, I would love to be in the fairway, right, and have a wedge in, but pretty decent lie. 9-iron would be like onto the green, and then the fast green. So like if you got 9-iron here, right, 24 yards, that'd be about... Yeah, right down here. Wind at the back. Get a moderate bounce, but then the fast greens should take it a good ways. It's just it turns so hard to the right. So if we go up a club, I guess this is the other side of the equation. The 8-iron could be too much. The 8-iron could be too much. And then we start flirting with, like, if I overshape it. Because we could get low-rolled on it and be short. I think I would just rather be in this gully here than risk the shot from the back. But if we get low-rolled on the 9-iron... We're short. So maybe we go 8. I'm going to go like half loft. It's actually in a pretty good spot. A little bit more right of what I'm aiming for. It's gonna be a tough putt, but like I can't full send that. Just the chance that we get that high roll, I think that 8-iron just rolls out the back of the green. I mean, maybe you take the percentage play and just say more than likely it's not gonna go that far. Or maybe I don't play the backspin on that shot. Either way, let's try and make the most of this one and see what we can do. Alright, then we get the break back at the end, so this is going to be an interesting piece of the equation. All right. So something like this, you're hitting it pretty firm and turning. I think it's gonna take that turn at the end. I'm just like scared that we're low, but I gotta trust what I'm seeing too. Yeah. Turn more at the start, didn't turn at the end. Alright, but I did that to myself. We got aggressive with the tee shot, missed the tempo, put ourselves in the sand, and that completely changes the complexion, mostly because of the angle. I think if you have maybe a straighter line to the hole from the sand, but the way that that's shaped makes it tough. Ooh. Unexpected slow. Get a huge kick to the fairway on the other side? We're getting all of the luck this week. I don't deserve that. But alas, here we are. And I think if we hit stock 8, and then everything drifts a little right to left. Ah! Alright, so there's the overcompensation. Got one about pin high, though. So we're not out of it. Question becomes, do you putt this or do we chip it? Because we've been chipping really well. We've also been putting pretty well. But this has, like, just enough. This has just enough going on. I slowed it. I didn't slow it. I didn't give it enough rotations. Oh, no. Dang. I think putter that's too far on the fairway for my comfortability. That's too much on the fairway for my comfortability. I think I would blast that past, and it had so much break rate at the feet. I think that's the play still. I have to stand by that decision. Now, this is a heck of a pin. Look at this thing. Carries about 200. I think that that's okay. You want to be somewhere in here and rolling it back to that corner. So what's the wind play in here? You've got maybe like 7. All right, come on. Tempo is escaping me a little bit. I know full well that there's pressure at hand here that is making that tough. Trying to keep the mental in check, but it's not a simple task. We got plenty of golf left. We're just gonna have to start hitting some shots here. All right, so can you hit this and reasonably expect the make? I'm gonna move it back in just a little bit here. I actually thought we had it. I actually thought we had it. All right, so this is basically forced layup on the drive. Okay, these slows, at least this slow doesn't matter all that much, but we gotta get ourselves back confident and in control on the downswings here. I don't think we have a shot at this. I don't think we have a play at this. The lie is just too bad. 255, 260, 270, but the wind. The wind is what I don't trust, and I don't think at this point we want to. I don't think it's worth going for. Hey, what's going on, Lucas? We're trying, man. We had a hot start, but I've missed a couple too many things here. Been missing some tempos and such. Yeah, I think we just got too crap of a lie. 85%, 270, 255, 260, 274, and then the wind. I mean, like, you might actually have it, but just because we have the distance to get it on the green, I think we would be able to land it somewhere in here, but if it carries too much momentum, I'm back down, so we've got to lay this up. We have to play it like this. Okay, that's fast. That's okay. This is the shot that matters. 85, 89, gap wedge pitch, this much wind in, should land about pin high and release. So if we go by that logic, just give it some bite into the wind. There we go. There we go. Get the tempo back in check. Get a nice shot under our belt here. Slammer home. Alright, so get off the par train, now we gotta go. Get off the par train and now we gotta go. The backseater in you? You're all good, man. You're all good. I think you're honestly okay to just go into this bunker. Like, real talk, I think you played in this bunker. I think going for it, you're not really going to ever hold that. So I think going the bunker and just having the shot up, it's better than being long or right. There we go. Might be a little too far left, but should be nicely in the bunker. Come on. Almost. Almost. I'm still trying to figure out how much that push plays on. On those splash shots. It's a lot more than I anticipate. Just a little bit more than I bargained for. Alright, so you're trying to sit this down. This is so mean. Slowed it, but I know that there's so much draw on the shot, but is it too far right now? It is. That's so mean. It's light rough, though. Just can't go playing... Oh, it's not even OB to the right. There's just a wall there. Okay. I mean, that's good to know. Elevation is pin high, so everything... Or is just past pin high. 180. But 5% is at least 9 yards, so 171 would be top end. Low end back here, but there's release. I think you're pretty much playing for this little pocket. It's the signature hole. This lie, though, man. This lie. I gotta play it out here. I know that it might go too far left, but I can't. I slowed it. We're gonna have to... this is so bad. At least it's not OB over here, but... This is a death sentence, isn't it? Okay. Time to get creative. Time to get creative. Yeah, so we gotta flop over the wall. We gotta flop over the wall. 80%. That's pretty good. Alright, hate that we're playing a save there, but you get kicked off of that fairway all the time. That's really, really difficult. Okay. I think you're always just kind of playing this for long, right? Like, it carries out to the high... Carries out just shy of pin high. I don't think you're ever really kicking it towards the hole. Like, so, okay, so let's just word this out. 2 says pin high, winds in the face a little bit. Yeah, I think you just play it stock, and then it's all about getting the right read on the wind here. With it being so far downhill, I think I play it way out to the right, or way out to the left. Oh, I hit it. I hit it dead straight, so we might just be in the bunker. Alright. Over the bunker we go. Everything's downhill. We're gonna go flop town again. We had some luck there on that last one stopping it. So I think with this, we've essentially got to just play the same thing. Now it's gonna come out. I gotta hit this under the power that it gives me. Because it's just gonna release. Can't do much about that. Can't do much about that. Okay. Yeah, I think we've fallen off. Yeah, Stives got to 58, so those are real tough numbers to get after from what we've done so far, but we can still try and post as good of a number as we can. Like there's no, it's not like oh, we're not winning, so give up. Like there's still fight left in the dog. We just haven't had our best stuff tonight. But we've had more than our best stuff for most of the week, so just bring it home with what we can here. So uphill, 236, 228. Like this lands probably just a little bit past pin high. So I think what you want to do is probably play a little bit of loft and backspin. It's still going to roll out, but not much you can do about that. Wow, that actually carried a little bit further. Makes for a tough putt then. But this was always going to be a tough approach. Sucks to get a little bit deep, but tempo's real nice. I mean, yeah, on the holes that we've scored, it has been. That par train we had a few like bigger slows. But I think it was the nerves. Like I'm never in this situation, right? So I could feel, we like fought through it the first couple holes. I could feel my heart pounding in my chest. Now that I know that we're out of it, like everything's calmed back down. And you know, tempos are picking back up. So it's just now it's a matter of getting ourselves into these situations more and more so that the heart rate is no longer a factor, you know. That might be too firm, question mark? Nah, dog, it's not. It's not. Although, what I'm realizing is I might have to make a putting tutorial after this. After this week, I might need to make a putting tutorial and try and get my thoughts on paper. Oh, hit a straight ball. Actually pulled it left. That swing play drifted left side. Thank goodness we're playing for win there. That jumped out to the left. Okay, so we have actually some pretty good distance on this, but like, how do you stop this is the question. I guess. So you could play it, obviously, 7-iron and roll it down into here and have an uphill putt. That's option number one. That's door number one. 7-iron to a longer uphill putt. Now, the dumb play, 202. So 5-iron full off full backspin is 193. So that's a 190 shot. Let's go 4-iron. Full shape, 206. So we're long with that. So 5-iron would be the play. Where's 190? Back in here. And a little bit off. It's still a big downhill kick. You probably, like, in the worst case scenario, here's the thing. Worst case scenario, you probably still end up down in that same spot as the 7-iron. Just without the chance of getting it closer. I pulled it fast. So now we're going to go OB. But I want to go for that shot, so I don't really regret it. So much so, I'm going to go for it again. Yeah, okay. Now I'm in my head. Now I'm in my head. It's okay. It's okay. Step off. Should I have taken it? No, but, like, was I gonna mishit it on the regular? Probably. 41.38 and then spin it back. I think so. My ball trespassed? Yeah. It wasn't just a fast OB, it was a pull fast. So, like, I'm way compensated on that shot for missing out to the right, and I pulled it left. So we take the double because I double crossed. Like, everything was opposite. Everything was opposite what I'm lined up for. It happens. It happens. I'm really not worried about it. I know that it gives strokes back and hurts the overall, but hey, thanks, Vic. But, like, I'm going for a shot. That's how we've gotten to this point, was going for stuff. We mishit plain end tempo. Like, everything went left when we're guarded against everything going right. So you're never gonna have that go differently, you know? Alright, I'm gonna play this in a way where, yeah, we might end up long, but see, like, there's the fast again. So, like, just something in my grip shifted a little bit over these past couple of holes. And we went from push straight slow, or like push perfect slow, to pull straight fast. So, like, all of that, it has profound effects. Has profound effects. I have to go up a club to be safe. Because high end... Special K Pool, thank you for the follow. I'm doing well, Vic. I'm doing well. We were tied for first through 3 rounds. This round hasn't gone nearly as spectacularly as the second and third round have. But that's okay. We're enjoying the ride. Having the extra pressure has been a different experience for sure. 39.35. Yeah, but, like, I needed to take the sandwich to get out of there. So that's just, like, that's a shot you can't miss out to the You can't miss out to the right there, or the left. So we just get ourselves crossed up a little bit on a couple of occasions, and you pay the price for it. But it's really hard to get like too upset overall here, because I feel like we've stolen a lot through the first couple of rounds. So I'm having a hard time reading this because it breaks kind of weird. It's actually breaking. That's like straight. Oh, that's firm, dog. That's firm. Hit the pin. Had the right read. Had the right read. Absolutely slammed it. Absolutely slammed it. I just was a little bit slow. I was just a little bit slow on my like reaction time to hitting it. So we blasted that. But it's like, it's also good to see like that is the right read. I make a good read on a very hard putt. I just wish you could pull the flag on those. Like, that's the only thing, is like if you have putter in hand. I wish you, like, if you're around the green, wish you could pull the flag stick, but I think 5 yards is maybe a bit much to ask out of the... I don't know, I'm gonna maybe just give it a touch of D-lofts. I don't want to get too tricky with it. Little bit slow, and underhit it, so now that's dangerous. Ooh. Get a big kick because it's on the... because that's the rough. So now we have a chance to still get out of here with the birdie. Little bit of movement here. Way more movement there. But now if you're on that right-hand side, it's not a ton. What is it behind the ball, though? Like, what am I at my feet? That's barely anything. That's a little bit... Ooh, okay. Miscounted something. Yeah, Special K. It would be really nice. I'm hoping that at some point, maybe in a future game, that we can get something simple like that, but we haven't gotten it so far, and that's the thing that concerns me, that we're not gonna get it. Yeah, I think it would be really, really nice to have that option. I think that goes about 6 yards long, so if I play this here, I'm just gonna kind of go straight at it. News about PGA Tour 2K24, if anything, that's gonna be 2K25. But we have not heard anything official, so pulled that one. Yeah, all of a sudden, we've gotten a couple of, like, straight balls down the back. Straight balls or left ball. And I kind of feared that might be the case, because in our warm-up rounds, we were starting to pull a few outside of what we were playing for, so... You know, it is what it is. We've made some good like, even though we've missed putts, we've still made some really good reads and have still made some really good putts. About the new game in the next few months, around May, maybe? Yeah, but we also didn't hear about a new game, Lucas, until, like, September last year. And then it came out in October, so who knows? Hey, thank you. Okay, so I don't think you drive this, and I don't think you put it in the butt. I think what you have to end up doing is running it from about here down this way. Leave yourself some sort of flop or something of that nature. I think you want something a little bit longer. But I don't know with these trees, like, because if I go with the D-loft here, I might just go in the trees. Before it dropped, it was pretty short, yeah. I tried to get a little bit fancy with the 3-wood there. Tried to go for the overpower. Now the fact that this is out of the heavy rough, not good. Oh, we're off the green. We're off the green. This is like, this is death. Alright, well, this is just a matter of try and hit the pin. I underhit that. That's slow. That holds? Wow. What? With that slope and everything? I'm in shock. I'm in absolute shock. Yeah, straight up, I have no idea. I have no idea how we hold on to that. I have absolutely no clue how we hold on to that. '21 that had the announcement in May and dropped out. Yeah, and I think that's how all of the old games were. Yeah, those left-hand pulls, there's just been a little bit of inputs off tonight. But even with all of the struggles, I feel like we're still putting together some decent stuff. So I can't be upset. Now this is a final shot is like terrifying. You have to play for left. Like, you have to be playing for, like, here at the absolute maximum. Played it too long. Too long, little left. Yeah, Point Blank, that's a tough one. But we didn't get the swing plane I was hoping for, so hard to tell. We might have been pin seeking, but I think I had too much. I think I had too much distance on it, regardless. So It is what it is. Now look at these grids. Look at these grids. So like you go through the first little bit. Go through the first little bit turning. So you're on the right-hand side by just a little, but it's still breaking here, so you gotta play this guy. And right there, just to the right of this at the moment, so it's probably pretty straight. This is such a tough read, man. I think this ends up actually just breaking a ton right to left. Somehow there it like, okay, so somehow there that gets like pushed well outside. And then it's actually flatter outside to the right, so early stuff pushes it. 7 under with the double bogey, a lot of mistakes. So like we had to shoot a big number to try and put ourselves in contention, but 50 under, I have to be happy with it. I'm not happy with the final score. We outshot Blaze, but like everybody's moving up on us in round 4. But I think it's a little bit different if we're playing from 10th, trying to go up as opposed to first trying to stay up, right? So tough, but like I gotta be happy with the overall picture. Now the thing is like build from here, week after week. Trying to be closer to the top, and then trying to, like, as much as you try and forget where you are, it's way easier said than done. As soon as the round starts, your brain is just like, so this is what's on the line. So, 50 under, definitely our best tournament of the season. Probably gonna be in for a top 10. I think this will drop us out of the top 5. But great week. Absolutely fantastic.